So obviously none of you guys know me because this is my first episode. My real name is Isaac. I don't care if you guys know that. I live with my girlfriend and my parents. Kind of weird situation, but I can get into that another day. I'm going into my sophomore year of college, so that's exciting. I'm majoring in marketing. Me and my girlfriend have been dating for only like 5 months. She's pretty cool with this. Right now I'm filming with a pretty bulky camera, but I mean, either I'll get used to it or I'll get a new camera. Yeah, today's gonna be this is the day that I change my life, I hope. I hope to add a third party, like you guys, to my world. I think this will make it more exciting. I made my first vlog in 6th grade. I was sitting on my ab lounge. I filmed it from the back side of my 3GS. So I've kind of wanted to do this for a long time. I always thought it'd be fun to like have another aspect to my life like that. My first encounter with YouTube was when I was in 6th grade and I got a Dazzle. I got a Dazzle PVR. I was trying to record video games. I had a quick scoping montage with my friend that we did in a private lobby. You cannot comprehend the 480p quality that I had. It was top of the line. Top of the line, no commentary. I used one of the songs from the YouTube like checkout thing, one of the free songs. I live in Florida. I live near the beach. I go to the beach pretty often. I spend a lot of my time there actually. Most of my time actually. And if I'm not at the beach, then I'm probably on my jet ski if I'm not working. I work a lot though. I work nights though, so I usually have a good amount of free time. So for my hobbies, with my first one, well, first I did like baseball. When I played baseball, I was terrible. I could not make it to home plate, like to throw the ball. I was pitcher for one game, and I couldn't make the ball to the home plate. I was that bad. But when I put on some skis, I went hard as fuck. I went hard as fuck. Like, they put me on a show team. I was barefooting, I was jumping, I was skiing slalom. I love water skiing, big part of my life. But I got into that by my dad bought me a pair of trainer skis when I was like 2. I must have been like 2.5 or something. Like, I was a little ass kid, and my dad bought me some trainer skis that like they clip onto your feet and then they're tied in the front, right? They're tied in the front to the boat so that you don't split, so you don't like split. Well, when it was time for me to get off the trainer skis and take the board or whatever that was holding the skis together to take that off, I was skiing and my dad wasn't looking and my legs split completely to the sides and I started getting dragged under the water for like 15 seconds, way too long without any supervision. I don't know how they weren't watching me for that long, but I was getting dragged under the water. I was getting dragged under the water like a freaking fish being hauled by a trolling line. It was terrible. Oh my God, I remember that now. I think about that still, like, fuck that. I will never put my kid in trainer skis like that. That is so no bueno. Actually, you wanna know something fucked up? Alright, so I just got back from a trip to Europe for 33 days. I went all over on this tour. Like, I was one of 3 Americans, the only American boy, and the only one that wasn't having sex with anyone else because I had a girlfriend. And so they like isolated me pretty quick. Like, they were like, alright, he's not one of us. Everybody else was Australian. They isolated me pretty quick. And they started a fucking rumor that I voted for Donald Trump. Bitch, the fuck? They started a rumor that I voted for Donald Trump. They started a rumor that I hated Muslims. They started a rumor that I am pro-rape. What? Which is like so fucking... But I mean, like, whatever. Like, I was just kind of doing my own thing the whole time anyway. That trip was life-changing. That shit was crazy. Like, the things I did there, I saw things I never thought that I would ever see. I started in London. I went to Paris, Lauterbrunnen in Switzerland, the Swiss Alps, to Nice, France, which is right next to Italy, Florence, Pisa, Rome. I sailed in Greece for 3 days. I went to Slovenia, Albania, Austria. I went to Venice. I went to Munich, Berlin, and then Amsterdam. I think that's it. I think that might have been 17. I might have forgot one. I highly recommend that. That was life-changing. I've kind of done a lot of traveling. I've been all over South America. I've taken road trips all over the US. I've been learning how to use Premiere Pro. That shit is hard. Like, I filmed 3 days worth of vlogs before this. And I didn't post any of them because I was learning Premiere. This shit took so long. One night I stayed up from like 11 until 6 a.m. just fucking editing. Well, that took all of 5 minutes because now I have to go to the dentist. Fucking great. Eating all my gas. Eating all my gas. Alright, you guys want to hear something shitty? So, right here. You guys can see it. It's in focus. It's a little gas pump right here. Right there. Right behind that is a Walmart. And before that it was a Sweet Bay. And before that it was a car dealership. And then it was a Publix. And it was like so much shit. And it finally becomes a Walmart. It closes at like 9 and it's not fucking 24 hours. And everything fails there. A good friend of mine, he just got a Saline Mustang. You guys don't know, that's like a special edition of a Mustang. Kind of, it says Saline on the back. It's really nice on the inside. It's like I think it was a 2013 or something. And he got it for like dirt cheap, like retarded cheap. He got it. Ooh, whoa, man. Hey, ¿qué pasa, man? Hey! He got it for like stupid cheap. And he got it, and it took him forever to get the registration. And then we finally drove it. He was driving one day, and apparently some lady, I might get the story fuzzed up. Some lady was driving in front of him and went to turn left, so she was in the median of a two-lane road. Two-lane road, and there was a median. She was in the middle. He's driving to drive past her. As he's about to drive past her, she turns right in front of him and he fucking clips her. There was like no damage to her car, but she said her back hurt, and there was some damage to his car, and he said his back hurt. He's taking it to court. But that is some shit that happens when you have a nice car. I had my truck for like maybe 2 weeks, and I was in a fucking Walmart parking lot. Going to Walmart 15 minutes. Come back outside, someone fucking opened their car door into the back of my truck. There's a dent there now. And the dent's been there the entire time since I've had the car for 600 miles. That shit gets me heated as fuck. So I wrestled in high school. In my junior year, I went to my first wrestling camp. It was 28 days long, and it was J-Robinson Intensive Wrestling Camp. That shit was fucking terrible. I remember, God, that was the worst time of my life. Me and my friend had 4 2-hour workouts every day. Every day for 28 days, except for on Sundays, they gave us half the day off. So we only had 2 2-hour workouts. So we only worked out for 4 hours, which is still shit. Like, that fucking sucks. And like, it was super strict. It was like, if you get caught jaywalking, you're fucked. I don't know why he was so picky about jaywalking. He was like, if someone catches you, you are gonna be like thrown out or something. It was like when Hermione said, we could have gotten killed or was expelled. And then Ron's like, she needs to straighten her priorities. We killed and expelled. Can you imagine that? Fuck that. I'd rather be out of school and die. I would much rather be kicked out of school and die. Fuck that. I wonder what would happen to Hermione. Hermione would probably become like a stripper. If Hermione got kicked out of school for that, if Dumbledore wasn't the man he is, then she would have gotten kicked out of school and would have become a stripper. Like, I can't think of anything else. I can't, like, what else is Hermione gonna do? She's a woman. She doesn't have any talent. No, that was fucked up. That was fucked up. I can't believe I just said that on camera. Well, I gotta go to my dentist appointment. Alright. You know what's actually very weird? The fact that I just let this lady go in my mouth and just start scraping around. I can't believe I just let this lady that I don't really know that well and not like very intimate with me. I pay her to go in my mouth and just scrape around. If you guys don't know her already, this is my beautiful girlfriend, Kaylee. She lives with me. She is my best friend. She'll be in a lot of my vlogs. I have to run to work really quick. because I have to do something at 9:14 p.m. And that's okay, because my girlfriend's coming with me. Isn't that right, Kaylee?
Yes.
Yes.
I want to tell them my recipe for banana pudding because I made banana pudding.
All right, we can tell them when we make it and show them. Hey you guys, so I forgot to make an outro yesterday, and this has been my day.